Hey, and welcome to another episode of Fashion and Beauty with Rabiah. With persons daily indulging in self-photography, the invention of the front camera was a must. With this invention came the word selfie, which in November 2013 was announced as the word of the year by the Oxford Dictionary. Now let's be honest, we are all guilty of taking them. Now, have you ever gotten all dolled up, hair done, makeup on point, outfit on point, and just can't seem to get a good selfie? Our guest today is what I would call a social media guru, amassing just about 10,000 followers with the amount of likes some of us would only dream of. If you haven't seen one of her flawless selfies pop up in your Explore on Instagram, then you're probably not on Instagram. Our guest today is Brandie Stewart. Now, Brandie is going to tell us about the types of selfies and how to get that perfect selfie to do our outfit, makeup, and hair enough justice. Hi, Brandie. Thank you for joining us on today's show. This is Brandie, the selfie queen. So today's show is all about selfies. Selfies 101. Alright, so for people who might not know, what is a selfie?
A selfie is basically a picture that you take of yourself. Like if you take a picture in the mirror, you take a picture in the bathroom, you take a picture in the car, it's considered a selfie. Any picture you take of yourself is considered a selfie.
Okay, so that's pretty basic. Any picture you take of yourself is a selfie. And I know you just touched a little bit on the types of selfies, so can you tell us some more about the different types of selfies there?
Yeah, there are indoor selfies, outdoor selfies, as I said, car selfies. You can take plenty selfies, full body selfies, selfies with friends, known as ussies.
So I didn't even know there was such a thing as an ussie.
Yes, there is an ussie.
Okay.
You can take any kind of selfie. There are plenty of selfies.
Okay. Can you give us some tips on how to take a good selfie?
Tip number 1, make sure that you are on fleek.
What is on fleek?
On point. Eyebrows on fleek. Everything needs to be on fleek. Just make sure that you're on point.
On point.
Tip 2, find the right lighting. I prefer outdoor lighting because natural lighting is the best lighting. But if you're indoor, just make sure that you have bright light, you know, face a window, face lighting. Never back lighting. When you back lighting, you get bad shadows and nobody wants unwanted shadows. Tip number 3, find the right angle. You can play around, you know, there's no such thing as too many selfies. So just play around until you find the right angle. My angle, I like to have my phone slightly tipped and my chin tilt down, right? So that's my angle. So just play around until you find your personal
so you
angle.
have to play around to find your own angle.
Yeah. My tip number 4 would be facial expression. Never too serious, never too, you know, over friendly and over happy. I like to pout or I like to smile.
Is this similar to what you call the duck face when you say pout? Because I know everybody talks about the duck face when we're taking selfies, so what is a duck face?
A duck face looks like this. This is not cute. That's not cute. You want to pout, but don't over pout.
Okay.
So just the right amount, like a little, you know, something cute and friendly.
Okay, so now can we get into the apps that you use to edit selfies? Are there particular apps that you use?
I use Afterlight, which looks like this. And then I use Facetune, which looks like this. Now Afterlight is basically for like contrast, lighting, and then Facetune is smoothing, blemishes, anything like that. Your phone should also have a built-in app that you can edit pictures on.
Yeah.
So it's always, you know, fun to play around with apps and see what works for you. But I'm gonna go straight to Afterlight and edit this. So I'm gonna turn up the contrast a little, also as well as the brightness. I'm gonna shadow the tones a little, and I'm gonna add a filter. Do you want to pick a filter, or should I just pick a filter?
You pick the filter since you're the expert.
I always go with something not too dramatic and kind of similar to how the photo was. So it's not much of a difference. So I'm done here. Just find your light.
Find your light.
Find your angle. Do you want to face on or do you want to side profile? Just
I think I want face on.
Face on?
Yeah.
You're going to come a little more. Yep. Not too high, not too low.
Oh,
Yep. Are you smizing or are you pouting?
I think it's smile.
Smile.
Thanks, Brandie, for joining us on today's show, and thank you, viewers, for watching. Be sure to join us next week for another episode of Fashion and Beauty with Rabiah. For more on fashion, look out for our fashion magazine published every Wednesday within our e-paper. Just log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. Until next time, put your best face forward.